pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, break.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Check pass.
6-6. Pull it high. Deep grip.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Lights 57's right. You ain't hit.
Operating from the gun, Parks. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with Smith. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long, and that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Hey, Delta.
From the gun on 3rd down, Parks. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready. 90 Wolf.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy?
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Ready. 30 base.
Mike 10.
Hey.
We got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Let's go.
Hey, Haywood.
We got to step it up.
10's the mic. 10's the mic.
I'm coming.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Garland. Open man has got it. It's complete. It's a gain of 11 and a giant 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, Garland. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. But it'll be 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Buzz.
We got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Check.
Go.
From the gun, Garland. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Now.
Kill it. Motion me out. Mike 10. Mike 10.
Now.
They'll run with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same play, the same...
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, in first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Indy. Hey, foxtrot.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the out. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Shoot.
Back to throw. Parks. He'll find Metcalf. Got some room at the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Here we go. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I hope you got your left because I'm about to take you to school.
From the gun on third down. Parks going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Charlie.
At the Giants' 22-yard line.
57. Mike 57.
I'm trying to collect. Ready.
Looking to throw on second down. Parks. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
At the 8-yard line.
90 Wolf.
Nice, sweetheart. Slam. Check 43.
Get it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Some good, strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
They come out here in the I. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
He's checking.
Yep.
Crash.
Let's go. Deep rip.
Now here's Pollard. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Ready. 50, plant. Quickstone, travel.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. It's their quarterback taking it in as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Let's go now. 30 base. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Go.
Here we go. Check him up. Check the call. Check the call.
Hey, exit.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Snap.
On 1st and 10, Garland. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
60 out low.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Mike.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 10. Mike 10. They can't hang with us.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here.
Looking to throw. Garland. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Hey, Alpha.
You ain't got nothing. Hey, check Mike.
Back to the air on second down. Garland flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
It's our time.
Hey.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike.
Hey, wahoo.
Watch the run.
Gone.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Shoot.
Operating from the gun. Garland looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Coming again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Good trap, good trap.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Smith. Now.
Mike 10. Get your swerve on.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
2nd and 4. Complete to Washington. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
He's checking Craig. Mike 10.
Look at me. Zipper.
Let's go.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike. Yes.
Get in the weight room. 10's the Mike. 10's the Mike.
Oh, you got deep? Ready?
From the gun, Garland steps away to his left. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Partner's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defenses only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. Let's see now. Back to throw. Garland, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Chris Godwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Chopper!
Check 31, check 31.
Here's Pollard. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call.
That's trash.
Go!
Mike's Bobo. They gonna need some therapy after this. 44 to Mike.
Hey, Delta!
Check.
Down!
Operating from the gun, Parks. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
On the ready.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, check.
Yep.
Check Mike 11.
Go!
I got you, son.
Head up!
On 1st down, Garland. That'll be complete to Cook. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready up!
This quarterback now 11 of
11-15.
15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood!
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. I got you, boy. Hey, check Mike 11.
Yo, go! Protein spill!
Check Mike 11.
Hey, seam 6!
From the gun, Garland into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. A final shot before break. Parks. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. John Ross. As time expires in the first half. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Hey, check Mike.
Hey, high 7. Ready?
To throw on second down. Garland. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
18 Gator.
Come on, the ball. Check. Say.
Hey, Foxtrot. Get it.
To throw on third down. Garland. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sammy Watkins. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead.
He likes to sneak out.
Hey,
Single receiver.
hey, Echo. On the ball. Deep rim.
They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Hey, Charlie.
57's the mic. Rock 57.
2nd and 9 now. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Let's go. 50, plant.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Hey, orbit. Now.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down. Garland. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Zipper. Hey, wahoo. Get it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Smooth.
It's going to be a long...
Looking to throw. Garland going deep here for Watkins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Hey, Zoo.
57 to Mike. 57.
Operating from the gun. Parks. That's complete to Smith.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You ain't going nowhere. Hey, check, Mike, go.
From the gun, Parks. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there for the Panthers. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A first down carry for Smith. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of 2 there. Second down for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Panthers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Parks throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
On second down now, Benjamin. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
The Giants take over at 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on,
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking. Is it
rush coming, and he's taken down. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Giants on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Tens the mic. Tens the mic. Come on. Come on, D. Mike 10. Mike 10. Mike 10.
Get it.
From the gun, Garland escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run with Cannon. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Parks. Open man is Ross, complete. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. On first down, Pollard. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Looking to throw on second down. Parks toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Alert three, alert three. Alert three. Slam, slam.
This is Logan. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 34. Seibert able to knock this one through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
High 7.
Check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Yo, go, go.
Check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen.
Watch the curl, watch the curls.
Go.
Back to throw. Garland. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
You got it.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Now a run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Garland. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Ready? Pilot, 64, weak.
First and 10.
Weak dribble.
Back to throw. Garland. Buying time to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Check Michael Allen, check Michael.
Go.
Watch the slant, watch the slant. Hey,
Hey.
check Michael Allen. It's a party now. It's a party.
Hey, Echo.
Check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen.
Hit it.
Throwing again. Garland. And this is Cook with a grab. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Looking to throw. Garland. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garland setting up the screen for Cook. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, exit.
Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. In the face. Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen.
From the gun, Garland. This pass complete to Reynolds. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Maher. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Come on, set. 10 logo.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Maher. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Maher.
A 28-yard attempt.
And it is good! He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Giants win the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it and victory.